Hi Phaedra, it's Marla. I wanted to give you your social media audit for Wonderfeather. Overall, you have the basics started for your social media presence. However, there's several things I noticed that you could do to improve your overall presence. I could tell that you have a story to tell, but there's no consistency in your branding whatsoever. You have different images for every platform that you do have going, and so it's hard for me to recognize you on every platform. It takes a little bit of time for me to realize that you're the same person. So what would be a good idea is to pick one logo, keep your name on it like you have in the picture here, and put it on every platform. That way you're more branded, everyone notices who you are on every single platform, and then whenever you post, because you have your name on your logo, people are going to start recognizing who you are. So your platforms included Facebook, of course, and I also found you on Instagram. I didn't find you on Pinterest or Twitter or YouTube. Your Instagram was awesome. You have such great images on there. I think they're edgy, they tell a story, and they're very consistent, so that was very positive. I would post a photo every day if you can. Um, Regardless of what you're doing, you're always taking pictures, so I would definitely keep that up because it's really, really nice. As far as Facebook, there's so much that you could improve on there to help you with the business. So first of all, of course, you're going to put your logo up in your profile, and you're going to make sure that they're the right dimensions, the sizing for each one. And then you don't really want to sell on your Facebook page. You can promote it, your products, but only about 20% of the time. The other 80% of the time, you should be trying to find the pain of who's following you. So, what's their problem and how are you going to solve it? Many people are the same like you that live the same lifestyle. So, what are their pain points? And how can you address those on Facebook to really communicate and renaissance and what's the word I want to use? Communicate and really tell the story of your lifestyle to them. Um, Also, you do not have a website, and I mean, it's so crucial. I know you're probably getting one because I see you have the domain, but you're not found on mobile. If you don't have a website and I'm looking on my phone, I'm not gonna see you. So that's a crucial thing. That's probably the first thing you should do is get a website. And you can include a blog on there, which would increase your rankings. You could share a lot of content about your community and lifestyle on there, and that would really help increase your rankings. You could do a lot of things on the website that you can't really do on social media. You could write papers, articles, share tips. Also, you could sell on your website, which is what you want when people go there. So the platforms, the social media platforms, are all supposed to lead to your website so people could follow you there, buy your things, sign up with you, and become a part of your community. So I hope that makes sense. So what I would do until you get the website is um, on the Facebook page you have message me. I would change that to your Etsy store link so they could link to your store so they could buy something. And then I would also on the about page take off your wonderfeather.com and put on your Etsy site there just until you get your website going. So that way people are going to see what you have on your Etsy site. And I'm assuming that you're putting all your stuff on your Etsy site if you want to sell the things you're making. I know you're selling on Facebook too, and you can integrate a store on Facebook as well. So you could think about that too. So here's what I would do also. Because all the platforms are connected to one another and you can cross post, meaning you could share content on one site one day, and then one platform one day, and then the next day take that same content and reshare it in a different way on another platform. That way then the same content is getting distributed throughout all the channels, but in a different way. That way people that are following you everywhere, they're not seeing the exact same post. So you're not taking a post and linking it to all these platforms and just sharing it. You're recreating the post every day into a new post till you get the result that you want. So a good thing for you would be to start a YouTube channel, because you could do videos and you could do, your adventures that you go out on looking for feathers. You could also do, when you go to your concerts, and do a small how-to video on like a little mini dream catcher or something like that. So just to engage your audience, and people love videos, as you know. It's like the number one thing people want to do now on all these platforms. So I would get that going, because that would really help your rankings. Also a Pinterest page, because now you can sell on Pinterest as well. You can link to your Etsy shop, and you can get into the shop categories, and actually people can buy from you on Pinterest now too. Then not only will you create a board for all your products, but you also create boards for the type of lifestyle and community that you're creating. Then, of course, you definitely need the website with a blog, because the blog is going to help your content, as I said earlier. Your rankings, I mean, with your content. Then Twitter, I didn't see that you had a Twitter. If you did, I couldn't find you. So I would get that going too. Those are quick little easy posts. You can post 5 to 10 times a day on Twitter and get some really good followers on there. And then LinkedIn, I think, might be a good platform for you, because you have a business, and that is a lot of business networking on there. You can also create groups and post articles, and so that also helps you in the rankings, but it also helps you network with other people. So those are all of the things that I found. There's a lot more that I could go into, but that's just a quick overall assessment of what I saw just by looking at a couple of things. So if you have any questions, or think of anything else that I didn't see that you do have, let me know. And I hope you liked your audit. Thanks, Phaedra.